Great crowd here tonight.
Drone, we got the drone working for us tonight. Show you these great views from on high, and we are underway. Fourth and final game on Throwback Weekend here in Chicago. Wierman and Nardella, two of the top face-off men in the game today, going to be battling. First possession to Maryland. And the Whipsnakes on this Throwback Weekend looking a little bit like the Terrapins, and it makes sense.
A little?
It makes sense because
Coach passed away in 2019. Mom Catherine probably watching this game right now in Florida. Jim was a great man. He was my defensive coordinator at Lindbergh High School.
Drew Snyder as well, one of his assistants.
He runs a tight ship. Really, really disciplined organization, detailed organization. They got great culture. They always have.
Wierman and Nards on that face-off dot. That's going to be great all night long. We haven't had many opportunities to see it. Picking up his 8th of the season. Keep in mind, he didn't play in the first 2 games this season.
The team's undefeated with Logan McNaney in the pipes and Jared Bernhardt playing midfield. And that's very apparent right away, right?
Yes. Both have had outstanding starts in this game. Now Maryland's offense.
Whacker drive.
Nod to Eamon McEnany, our former colleague and good friend. Maryland struggling here, and it's Denver picking up all the loose change now. Kavanaugh.
Frustrated Jimmy Staggs as he looks on. You get the sense that the Whipsnakes are playing rough.
Yeah. From a goalie who wore next to no pads. I mean, it really isn't any different than you stepping in front of it.
They're not aiming for you.
They might be aiming for you, Quinn, if you were in cage.
I'm sure there were times.
Is so undervalued in this game. Colin Heacock.
2 and 26 seconds. The game has a completely different feel to it now. And Nardella can go on a face-off winning run. There's no question about it. And
We expected, we talked about this pregame, talked about it all weekend.
yep.
Like, having a bye before the All-Star break is not going to impact positively your offense.
And if Nardella's winning face-offs, you got to get into your offense early, and a situation like this isn't helping because your shot clock is now already inside of 20, even if you pick up this ground ball. Pacino 1 against 5 trying to go against this ground ball, and it's picked up by Nardella himself.
The other side goes the other way.
All 4 Tuaraton winners, previous Tuaraton winners playing in this game have scored tonight. Anderson coming out of the box. McNaney, as he switched to his left, McNaney saw it all the way.
I gave him to play his cards on the table immediately when he came around the goal.
Tim Sudan echoed your sentiments, Quinn, about the fact that the Whipsnakes, they'll hang around and they also go on runs. And he said, when the Whipsnakes score in the second half, we need to answer with a goal of our own. We've seen that they've done in the past. Great
play by Pacino there to not only dislodge the ball, but pick up the ground ball, but then he gives it right.
It's in and out, and he gets to the middle again where that goal is 6x6. That is well orchestrated, and he's rocking the strong face paint game tonight.
He just so happens to be 6'3", 240 pounds.
And can move, and cut, and can turn, and he's two-handed.
Carroll, certainly a favorite to win Rookie of the Year, but he has been silent tonight for the Whips.
Path or pattern, so he's reading the path of the defender, and he's got options there. If the defender was sitting on his left shoulder, he would have gone underneath Ryan Tarafenko, but because Dunn overplayed the pick side of that, he cut it back to his left.
Levi Anderson coming off a huge game 3 weeks ago. The last time the Whips played, he had 5 goals. Part of that 20-goal onslaught against Chaos in Baltimore. But they have had nothing of the sort here tonight. Struggling just to... Four-time All-Star.
He is, I could say, one of the best defensive teachers in the country. Not only is Maryland winning games, they're producing pro.
Look at all those Tewaaraton winners.
Yeah, and the parts are fitting. The parts are fitting. They're playing their hippo-style lacrosse, which is in and out of sticks in 3 seconds. Something they practice every week.
Kavanaugh's, and one of the things in hockey, people talk about, if you want to play in front of the crease, you better not be afraid to pay the price. And they are not afraid to pay the price to do the dirty work in front of the goal.
Call him timeout if you win this faceoff right away.
Patra's going to bring it into the offensive end. That's exactly what they did. They called timeout to make sure they have all their substitutions and save as much clock as they can, 17 seconds. If you've got the hardware, as Pat Cavanaugh does. Going to be a hold against Nardella. Terefenko thought about it and thought better of it.
Clock and score. A man must know his limitations.
Terefenko has very few of those, but he was smart to hold.
Guys, who's the other guys?
And to not pass it to Cavanaugh, who was in a lot more traffic than Anderson beyond him.
It's kind of like pulling into a parking lot, trying to find a parking spot at like a grocery store, and you can't really see, but you know that maybe there's a spot over there, and
he sees that there's a spot over there.
Just don't leave your car. Where are my guys? Who's the other guys?
And to not pass it to Cavanaugh, who was in a lot more traffic than Anderson beyond him.
It's kind of like pulling into a parking lot, trying to find a parking spot at like a grocery store, and you can't really see, but you know that maybe there's a spot over there, and
he sees that there's a spot.
And he was my pick to be MVP of the league this summer. I thought year 2 could be bountiful for him, and it still may.